Hi everyone, today I'm going to start a series for using Primavera 6 or P6. This is a highly beneficial not only for construction project management but also for other initiatives that demand a systematic and orderly approach. I'll begin by covering the fundamentals, and this session will guide you through using Primavera, perfect for those just starting out. So I'll keep this intro short. Let's jump right in. So let's open our Primavera software. So I have it already open. So let's start with creating EPS folder. We're going to create a folder or a project folder using EPS or enterprise project structure, which is like creating a folder and subfolders because P6 saves the file internally or in the database. So let's just click in the menu, let's click enterprise and then enterprise project structure. So if you made several programs already, this will show you the complete list of the projects. Some of the P6 installations have pre-installed project or program templates. Some installation will start from scratch. So let's say we're going to start from scratch, then we will create a new folder for our project in the EPS. So let's just minimize these existing ones. So what we're going to do is click Enterprise and then just highlight it and then click Add. And then it will automatically add a new EPS. So for us to be able to make this new PS in the same level as the enterprise, we can use the indent arrow to the left. So there you go. And we can also move the new EPS up or down, depends on your preference. But in this example, we're gonna put this further down. So let's just click down, 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 and then minimize again, so we can have a better view of what of the example. So we have the new EPS. For you to be able to rename, just double click this uh, word. So this the EPS ID, which is an alphanumeric, but for this exercise I want to use 2026. And to rename the EPS name, or just double click and then just say construction project. So if you want to add some more EPS or subfolders beneath this construction project, you can just simply click add and then click another one. So I want to use two subfolders for this construction project, and we're gonna put an ID on it. So let's say 2026A, and this one is 2026B. And then we can rename this one by putting a name, construction, building construction. And the other one is civil works. So there you go. We already have the EPS. So now, what's the next step? The next step is to create a project, okay? So before that, we need to close this window, and then let's go back to Enterprise, and this time, let's click Project. So in this project, you can see the EPS that we have just created, all right? So if we want to add project, just click the bottom or the subfolder. You can choose either of the two, but for this exercise, let me just use the building construction. And once we highlight this, just click add plus sign or the add button and just click finish. This is a detailed with project detail, so we can edit it later. Just click finish. So we can assign another ID for this one. Let's say 2026 A-001. And then this one, let's say we have been awarded the construction of John's residence. So there you go. Just click anywhere. So you got the construction of John's residence. You got the project. And then we need to put the schedule dates. So under dates, so we need to identify or we need to establish the dates of the commencement. So in this exercise, we can put, let's say, January 2, 2026. So for this preliminary schedule, the project plan start is also the same as the data date. But when you are updating the program or the schedule, this one will be different because every time you update the schedule, you will use the data date. All right, you will change this. Anyway, So now we have the plan start. So what we're gonna do next is just highlight this, all right, and then right click and then open project. All right, now you can see a blank schedule. That's the third step. Okay, so we need to fill out this blank project with the activities or the scope of work that we have been awarded to. So for this exercise, we can add activities by just clicking add. Let's say I'm gonna use 6 activities for now. So I'm gonna add 6 activities. All right, I got 6. And then to be able for you to edit the activity name, just double click. Let's say let's assign different activities according to sequence: excavation, and then you have the base preparation, and you got the gravel bedding, for instance, and you have the installation of rebars, and then you put formworks, and then concrete pouring. So now you got the let's say the 6 basic activities in concrete works. So now we need to calculate the duration before we put that in our schedule. Let's say let's assign some duration. Let's say the base or the excavation. All right, let's just sort this out according to sequence. Let's say we're gonna allot 5 days for the excavation, and the base preparation would be like 3 days, and a gravel bedding would be 3 days, and the installation of reverse, let's say 10 days. You're gonna need formworks for let's say 14 days, and you're gonna pour your let's say this slab for 2 days. All right, you can see as you put duration here, the bar is adjusting here, or depends on how long is the duration. So there you already got the activities on your project schedule. Now the next is how to link the activities. There are 2 ways to link the activities. One is to use the link button here, relationship lines, and then just point your cursor here until it turns into arrow, and then drag it down to the next activities, or see it move. Basically, the Primavera has a default of finish to start. So another one, so we can just drag this down, connect to the other one at the bottom. So the other one, the other method of connecting the activities uh, from one to the other is by using the relationship lines, and the other one is by using the predecessor or the successor. So let's say, for instance, this is the activities, and we're going to link the one at the bottom. So we'll just click the successor. Okay, so this is the 1020, and then click the successor, click add. There you go. And then for this one, click this one, or click the reverse, click this one. So the successor is this one. So 1040 is the successor, add. There you go. So that's how it is. So let's use this one again. So there you go. So now you got the basic schedule, and if you want to expand the column, you can point the cursor at this date until it becomes a pine glass, or if you want to move the date, move the cursor a little bit up until it becomes hand sign, so you can just drag left to right. So alright, so basically we have this simple schedule to help you to get started with the basic of Primavera. Our next session will be leveling the activities by inserting work breakdown structure, or WBS. You might notice that the client is asking for level 2, level 3, or even level 4 detailed schedule. This will be done by using work breakdown structure on our next episode.